Come here now, girl.
Hey, and welcome to What's in Tom's Shaker Cup. Okay, so I guess this is part one of a 3-part series where I'll do my pre-workout, my intra-workout, and my post-workout shake. I don't really trust many proprietary blends, i.e. when you read the back of a tub and there's just a bunch of ingredients but you don't know the dosages that they've been mixed in, you don't know what other stuff they're putting in there. So I prefer to make my own custom shakes based on the reading I've done and also just what I know works for me. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Pre-workout. To start out with, I don't like stimulant-based pre-workouts. I've got a bunch that I can recommend that are really, really good and that get you absolutely jacked out of your mind and you go into the gym like you're on crystal meth. But there's a number of reasons I don't like them. One of the main ones is over time you get used to them and you need more and more of a dose to get the same effect, and you become reliant on them essentially. And you know, they can mess with a bunch of hormone balances and things, and I prefer to stay away from them. You know, if I can get through a workout without having to just take an enormous dose of caffeine or a bunch of other random questionable chemicals, then I will. So my standard pre-workout is non-stimulant. If I'm having a really, really long day, I might add either a store-bought pre-workout powder or just have some like coffee mixed with Pepsi, have some Hyphy mud to get some caffeine in, something like that. But this is my non-stim. So here's the shaker. It's going in. What is going in Tom's Shaker Cup? Let's find out. First thing that goes in are branched chain amino acids. This is the pot is Cytex Amino Magic, but I've just refilled this with a bulk powder that I got from bulkpowders.co.uk. So it's branched chain amino acids in a 2:1:1 ratio. I've done another video on why branched chain amino acids are good, but long story short, they help with protein synthesis, growth, repair, mTOR pathway, all that good stuff. So yeah, watch my video on branched chain amino acids if you want to know why they're going in. So that's a 2:1:1 ratio. And then on top of that, let's move this over here so you can kind of see what I'm working with here. Okay. Again, this is just a tub that I've decanted some powder into. This is leucine, pure leucine. So the branch chains are made up of leucine, isoleucine, and valine. The 2:1:1, the 2 represents leucine. This is me upping it to about a 4:1:1, 6:1:1 ratio for my pre. So I just put a little bit more leucine in there, just because through experimentation I've realised I'm very responsive to high doses of leucine. So I basically hyperdose branched chain amino acids throughout the day, and it intensifies pre, intra, and post workout, as we'll see. So branch chains are in there. Next one, Citrulline Malate. Citrulline is an amino acid compound that's a byproduct of turning arginine into nitric oxide. We all know that arginine That's my dishwasher, one sec. Okay, we all know that arginine increases nitric oxide in the blood, and we know that nitric oxide means that the blood flow to muscles increases, and we've got cell volumization and all that good stuff. So in other words, this is going to lead to a pump. That's why that goes in there. Citruline's also been shown to activate brown adipose tissue, i.e. help with fat burning. So for a workout-based supplement, citrulline's a really good one to get in. And yeah, I find that I get a really good pump when I'm using this. Citruline's also been shown to delay fatigue. So it accelerates the ammonia clearance in the muscle. So basically set to set you'll recover faster and you won't need as long rest periods to generate the same force. And also after the workout, your muscle soreness will be reduced. So citrulline, big thumbs up for them. Next one, beta-alanine. Beta-alanine is that thing in a lot of pre-workouts now that makes your like skin crawl. Like, it's the beta-alanine tingle. You're like, it's like you're on drugs the first time you take it. That's perfectly normal. What beta-alanine does is raise the carnitine levels in the muscle. Basically, raising the carnitine levels in your muscle will increase the amount of work that you can get done in a session. So it's another sort of endurance product. And it will also help with the pump. That's what that tingle is, it's blood flow. Another reason I recommend beta-alanine to a lot of people is in the studies that you'll read, the scientific studies, sometimes creatine, for example, has responders and non-responders. So it works for some people, doesn't work for others. Beta-alanine is one of those ones that in every study you read, carnitine levels go up in the muscle. So chances are you're going to see some good results on this, and it is super cheap, so I recommend it. Next one, creatine. Everyone uses creatine, I don't really need to explain it. It basically pulls water into the muscle cells, volumizes the muscle, increases strength, increases protein synthesis, and also helps with mental productivity. So that's good too. I used to actually take this before I did my exams at university and stuff, so whether that helped, I don't know. Yeah, that's about 3 to 5 grams that goes into my pre-workout. Okay, next one. I didn't have it out, I wasn't prepared for that one. Terrible. Glutamine. I've got an order for this, and I sometimes take a pill, sometimes I use the powder. I'd say I probably preferred the powder, mainly because I got this stuff from My Protein. It's sour apple flavour, and it tastes awesome. So I'd really recommend it. I tried their, shit, what was it? Blue raspberry flavour or something like that? Was it blue raspberry? Yeah, and I mean, that tasted awful. I had to choke it down, so I was really glad to finish that. This is, yeah, sour apple is really tasty. I'm running out, so you know what, just, yeah. There we go. I'm not wasting any of this. I like my glutamine. So glutamine has been shown to enhance muscle recovery, and there is some literature saying it also acts for immune support, but there's some other studies that refute that. So the jury's sort of out on the immune response, but as a recovery agent, I really notice when I'm on this, my recovery's faster. Not so much during the workout, but after the workout, my soreness isn't as bad and I can get back to it faster. There's also a body of literature that says glutamine stops branched chain amino acids from working as well and activating the mTOR pathway. I've seen the studies, I've read the literature, but I know that I've seen my best results supping both glutamine and branched chain amino acids. So anecdotally, bro science tells me that they work together. Cool, next one. This would, I did have a powder that I'd use for this. I used to use Gaspari's Carnipure, which is a carnitine tartrate. But I've run out of that because it was really tasty, so I kept having it. So I've got some Lcarnitine that I just got from a health food store. Lcarnitine assists with the transport of fat into mitochondria, i.e. the sort of energy powerhouse of a cell, muscle cell included. So it basically increases the use of fat for energy. It's also good for endurance. Yeah, I prefer the powder only because it tastes nice. Also, Lcarnitine tartrate has been shown to boost testosterone. So I probably would prefer that, but it's quite expensive, so I'm fine with using this. Next one, arginine. Again, nitric oxide booster, exactly the same sort of thing as why you would take citrulline malate. It's going to help with the pump, it's going to help with your endurance during the workout. So I take one of these. I also take these a little bit throughout the day, so they're good to get in. Okay, this is one you can kind of take it or leave it. If you mix magnesium and vitamin B12 together, you've got a kind of natural mineral energy booster. You can take it to pre-workout. I like to have it first thing in the morning. Because it's sort of, I feel like I've got sustained energy throughout the day when I do that supplement mix, and they're dead cheap, so it's worth it. The last thing that I'm going to put in my pre-workout is one. So I'm trying this. This isn't part of my standard pre-workout. So yeah, I've been trying out Mark Lobliner's Vaski, which is a non-stimulant pump inducer. I have seen some really good workouts on this. I've done maybe 2 weeks worth of this, and it's taurine, Hydromax glycerol, nitrosogene and vitamin C. Am I saying that right? Nitrosogene? This thing here, nitrosogene, that to me is that's the active ingredient in this thing. Glanbia, a supplement company, patented this thing, and it's just awesome. It's a nitric oxide booster in the same way as arginine and citrulline malate is. But I tell you, you use this thing and your body just goes like there's veins popping out. You literally, I'll be on legs, I'll do like 2 sets of squats, and then my quads look like a road map, and it's scaring people in my immediate vicinity. It looks like I'm on something else. So really like Vasky. I give it a really positive review. It's also really cheap. Mark, I think intentionally made it so it wasn't, so you could feasibly buy this and add it to a stimulant pre-workout. I don't feel the need to add it to a stimulant pre-workout. I'll just throw it in there. No stims for me today. I'm about to go and train hamstrings, calves and forearms, so I hope I wouldn't need a stimulant for that anyway. Pretty small muscle groups. Just going to be focusing on getting a good contraction. So there we have it. There is my pre-workout shake. It makes sense. Look, if I've made it for you guys, I'm going to drink it. I'm going to drink it in front of you so you can see this shit does actually taste pretty good. Okie doke. Okay. Okay. See what that tastes like. Yeah! Delicious. Yeah, it just tastes like apples, and you know, I train in the evening a lot. So I like being able to take this, get an awesome workout, a great pump, and then immediately get home and fall asleep. Whereas if I've taken some of my preferred stimulant-based pre-workouts, I would just be laying awake, staring at the ceiling, like twitching. That's a slight exaggeration, but you get what I mean. And actually, the last thing that I will put into this video is... Ooh, the last 2 things. One is, at the moment I'm losing a bit of fat, so I'll take some green tea. It's good for energy and it's good for fat loss. It's standardised to have a lot of polyphenols in it, so that's good for fat loss, but that's for another video. I also take this stuff. Do you know what? This is another video entirely. This is by ProSups. It's called iLoad. It's basically a natural insulin booster for when you have carbs. It's designed for pre-workout. I have it post-workout as well. And I have just decided I'm going to do another video on this because it kind of warrants its own video. But I'm about to eat my pre-workout carbs, so I'm about to take one of these with my shake. Okay, so that was pre-workout, guys. I hope this was useful. If it was, do let me know, so I can kind of hurry up with getting the other 2 out. But for now, that is pre-workout. Follow me on Instagram at Tom Neal Fitness, Facebook Tom Neal Fitness, Twitter, all that good stuff. If you happen to want to see, you know, pictures of me in my pants and pictures of me lifting heavy crap up and down. Layers. For example, this cow has a deficiency in myostatin, its body's unable to produce it, and so it looks like the friggin' beef burger Hulk. And it's because it's not producing myostatin normally. So you can imagine when bodybuilders saw that, they were like, great, let's get some myostatin inhibiting supplements out. And yeah, some people say they work, some people say they don't.